Hello. 7 weeks after Easter Day, the day Jesus rose from the dead, was and is the Jewish festival of Pentecost. And it was on this day that the Lord poured out the Holy Spirit upon the friends and followers of Jesus. I'd like to share a couple of readings about that. One, to set the scene, comes from one of the resurrection appearances where Jesus, as seems to have been normal, was sharing a meal with his disciples just a few days before those resurrection appearances would come to an end. It's at verse 4 and 5 of Acts 1. On one occasion, while he was eating with them, he gave them this command: "Do not leave Jerusalem, but wait for the gift my Father promised, which you have heard me speak about. For John baptized with water, but in a few days you will be baptized with the Holy Spirit." And then we go a few days later to the day of Pentecost itself, and just after breakfast time, actually. So here it is from Acts chapter 2, verses 1 to 12. When the day of Pentecost came, they were all together in one place. Suddenly, a sound, like the blowing of a violent wind, came from heaven and filled the whole house where they were sitting. They saw what seemed to be tongues of fire that separated and came to rest on each of them. All of them were filled with the Holy Spirit and began to speak in other tongues as the Spirit enabled them. Now there were staying in Jerusalem God-fearing Jews from every nation under heaven. When they heard this sound, a crowd came together in bewilderment, because each one heard them speaking in their own language. Utterly amazed, they asked, "Are not all these people who are speaking Galileans? Then how is it that each of us hears them in our own native language? Parthians, Medes, and Elamites, residents of Mesopotamia, Judea and Cappadocia, Pontus and Asia, Phrygia and Pamphylia, Egypt, and the parts of Libya near Cyrene, visitors from Rome, both Jews and converts to Judaism, Cretans and Arabs, we hear them declaring the wonders of God in our own tongues." Amazed and perplexed, they asked one another, "What does this mean?" Well, I hope to explore a little bit of the massive things that does mean with you if you'll join me on the video that's the main presentation for today. Thank you.